Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. The Astros continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get...
Out! 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 You're out! Three! Out! Three! He's out!
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams.
Leading up
it was
for
a
the
two-hit
Astros,
effort for him, including a
the
home run
designated
in
hitter,
last night's game.
Ted Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ted Williams becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now in the box, Ted Williams
Leading
comes
up
into
for
this
the
at-bat
Astros,
0-for-1 in the ball
the
game.
designated
One
hitter,
of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on
Williams.
and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Ready for another chance? Ted
Leading
Williams.
up for the
He
Astros,
lined out in his last
the
trip, so
designated
looking
hitter,
for better fortunes
Ted
here.
Yeah, Matty, and off the bat, he had to
Williams.
think he had extended his hitting streak. Luckily, he has another chance to keep it going right here.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. The 2-0. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I see you working, big guy. Good
You know,
job.
D-Roll,
Way
I'm
to get
not
on
sure if
base.
you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food
Number
tastes
0.
better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
The 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Ohtani. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys
The
out of
batter,
the bullpen,
the
they're
left
being told to
fielder.
throw strikes early,
Yeah.
and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina
The catcher,
comes
number
in
4.
1 for 2 with that home run he
Yadier
hit earlier.
Molina.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the
Pick up
ground
the
to
ball,
third.
Stan, right here, on the
He
back,
has some
on the back.
trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. Into the box now, Ted Williams.
The designated
he scored
hitter,
after
number
reaching on a
9.
single in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He
Williams.
extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Five runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Rogers
Now
Hornsby.
batting,
He's singled in
number
2 trips
0.
to the plate thus far. The 1-1. Shoots this one over
Come
to
on,
first.
get here, get here,
And
get here,
he'll
get here.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Stros pick up win number 107, best in the division. Babe Ruth earns win number 15 on the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. The Astros have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Cy Young is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good.
3-3, you're out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Batting
And
fourth.
what a season he's
The
having.
designated
Entering
hitter,
play, leading the league
number
in
4.
2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
From the stretch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Count now, a ball and a strike. K-Line leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Ohtani going back on it. And that baby's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 55 on the campaign. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig.
The batter,
And remember, he
number
hit that
4.
2-run homer his first time up.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
D-Rod.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Ready with the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Booyah! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 549 career, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Into the box,
Now
Lou
batting,
Gehrig. 2
number
home
4.
runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And it's fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Six runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run, the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. Striding in, Lou Gehrig. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ramirez tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 1-1. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do. Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Stros win for a 108th time, most in the division. Cy Young earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Jaime Barria struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Hal Newhouser turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. The Astros look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Vida Blue gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a
He's out. 3. He's 3. 3. You're out. 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 He's out.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig. And what a season he's having.
Leading up
Entering
for
play,
the
leading the
Astros,
league in 2 of the
the
3
designated
Triple
hitter,
Crown categories.
number 4.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot,
batting,
Lou Gehrig,
number 4.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Ohtani waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Lou
Now
Gehrig,
batting,
0 for 2
number
on the
4.
afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch.
D-Rod.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the
I
zone.
got to count 1 and 2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Musial, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Settling
The
in now,
batter,
Lou Gehrig.
number 4.
He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit
Stand
out
up
towards
right here.
second.
Stand up. Pick it up.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough
The
to
batter,
come through? And that's exactly
number
what
3.
he did.
4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Striding in
Now
for
batting,
Houston, Rogers
number
Hornsby.
0.
The 1-2. Push to the
Have
right
a look.
side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 3.
And it seems like every save he notches is historic. That's number 390 of his career, equaling him with Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley. He's rubbing elbows or pitching arms with legends of the game right now.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Stros earn their 109th win, best in the division. Christy Mathewson gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Raleigh Fingers records the save, his 49th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.